Welcome to Builders, Managers and Commanders recommendations. Today we have a XCOM UFO Defense. Back in the day it used to be the turn-based strategy game to play, and even today many think it's the best strategy game ever made, which also spawned a ton of new games similar to the XCOM series in its wake. It's a bit hard to run these days on modern PCs, and it is fairly dated with the controls and everything. But thanks to the efforts of the fans, there is now an open XCOM version of the game, which does require the Steam version to run, but it also makes the game so much easier to play on modern PCs, and also adds a ton of new features, fixes a ton of issues that were in the old game, and also adds more support to modding, so there can be all kinds of new weapons, aliens and fun stuff, so be sure to check those out. I wouldn't recommend the game as is, but with the Open XCOM I'd highly recommend checking it out, even though if you didn't play the game back in the day and don't have the nostalgia for the game. And I also recommend checking out Terror from the Deep and XCOM Apocalypse, which are the sequel to the original UFO Defense and third game in the series. They're a bit different, both of them, but also very good games. And there has been rumors that they may be getting open versions as well that will make them work similar to the UFO Defense and be much more playable on the modern PCs. While I cannot fully recommend them at the moment, keep an eye out on those open XCOM versions of those games as well. And also check out the newer titles to the series, the new XCOM, which has been kinda complained by the fans that it's not a real successor to the series, but it is also a really good XCOM game, so be sure to check that out. And also, if you want to get to the core XCOM, but in a bit more newer game, check out Xenonauts. It's also kind of like, well, it is basically a remake of the original UFO Defense, but also adds and changes a few things around, and is also much more playable and up to date than the old XCOM UFO Defense. But anyways, that is all for this game, and I'll see you next time.